Welcome to The Walking Dead Season 8 mid-season finale predictions / review with none other than myself, DJ Delz, alongside Clint. Say what's up, man.
What's up, everybody? Clint Miller, Franchise Kicks. Let's do this.
And we have Nate Serpent.
Hello, YouTube land. It's Nate Serpent. Let's get it.
Nate, how do you feel about the season so far?
Same way I feel about the last couple seasons. There's been a lot of ups and downs. Sometimes people can't handle the information episodes that are important. A lot of people can't handle those because there's not a lot of action. It's all very important information. So overall, a lot of people haven't really been feeling those parts, but it all builds up. So I've been enjoying it still to this day. Really excited for Sunday.
Now, to add what you're saying, I think something that's so great about the show is the actual storytelling. It's not just the graphic violence. If anything, you should be more into the actual storytelling. I find it odd when people are like just into the violence and like, oh, this was a whack episode. Meanwhile, they're telling a story, It's damn what a comic book, and it's amazing how some people are. But hey, everyone's entitled to their opinion. And if you're watching this and if you feel like the season's trash, please share your honest opinions. Don't feel like we expect you to agree with anything we have to say. We may disagree on this conversation right here at some point. Clint, how do you feel about the season?
So far, I've liked it. It was better than, season 7? It's better storytelling this season, I think. I'm very invested in the future of the Saviors because I don't want to keep going back to the comic books, but what's going to happen if they stick to the books is going to be good here very, very soon, probably this season. And I've enjoyed it. Of course, they say that there's not a whole lot of action and drama and death, but there's been quite a bit. There's been a lot of gunfights. There's been deaths, and if Daryl dies,
major deaths, just random civilians dying.
Oh yeah,
the only major death was what's his name? Eric, right? Is that his name? Eric?
Yeah. Well, they think he died because the conspiracy theorists said they don't know for sure that was his dead body that was walking away at a distance.
Because it was so far away. And that was so strange. Because if you watch Talking Dead, did you watch Talking Dead after that episode?
I don't watch it. I used to, but I don't.
Well, the actor was saying that the director had someone else shoot that scene, and then they were like, they had him on set watching, and they were like, he kind of was telling the director he'd like to finish off that scene, so they zombied him all up and everything for that scene. But then in that scene, you don't even see it's like really him, and that was just a big mind fuck. I didn't understand what was the deal with that. That made no sense whatsoever.
That was a very strange way to end that. Very strange.
Yes, definitely. Now, my opinion on the season is I thought it was fantastic. I thought that the first episode was like action-packed. It felt like a damn movie. I mean, it was so cool how they had everything so organized, and they had the list, and you see Rick just crossing things off as people are doing their little missions here and there, and I was really impressed with it. And I was impressed with the whole season. There was a part for me where I kind of felt like I know I'm going to sound maybe messed up, but I kind of understand a little bit what Negan's all about. Like, he kind of comes off like there's an understandable reason why he acts the way he acts. Like, he did such savage stuff to Glenn and Abraham, but think about what they did to him and his crew. I mean, they did a lot of fucked up shit. They damn what blew up like 20, 30 of his people. I mean, he did kill them in such a savage way. And I'm not in any way saying that Negan is a good guy, a nice guy. He's an evil bastard, but you kind of see him a little bit vulnerable at one point with the Gabe situation when they're in that was it like a trailer or something? What do you call that thing?
Yeah, kind of like a double wide.
Yeah,
kind of thing. Yeah.
Yeah, he seemed a little vulnerable there.
Yeah.
And I really enjoyed it. I really, really enjoyed it. There was a lot of hints of people maybe dying. Now, let's get right to it. Nate, you go first. Who's going? Who is dying?
I think this is going to be the uncommon
Hold up.
one
Not
right
yet,
here, but
not yet. I got to ask another question. Did you think that Morgan was going to die?
No.
I did. When you were
Absolutely
watching
not.
did you think Morgan was going to die?
I never for 1 second thought Morgan was going to die.
Even when he was laying on the ground that one time. When the bones were flying.
Nope.
You thought he was going to be alive.
Yeah, because
with everyone else. Everyone got shot and he hit the floor.
He made the comment that he's the guy who never
said,
dies.
I will not, what did he say? I can't die, or something like that. Okay, Clint, did you think he was going to die?
He should have died like 2 seasons back. He should have. I mean, because in the comics, he's already dead. He's long gone. And I don't like his character is too volatile and dangerous, I think. And yeah, he should have died. Will he die this Sunday? No. But he should already be dead like season 6, I think it was. He should have died.
And by the way, there will be spoilers. So if you're watching right now, come back. Please come back. But before you do, hit the thumbs up button.
There'll be spoilers.
There definitely will be spoilers starting now. Not Negan. Morgan is definitely not dying on Sunday because he's already been seen on set filming the second half of the season. So we know for a fact he is not dying. Plus, he's going to be on Fear of the Walking Dead. Do you guys watch Fear of the Walking Dead?
Yes. Last season was really good.
Yeah, me too. I watched it and I enjoyed it.
Season 2 sucked, but
season 2 was I don't know, man. It kind of was like rocky. It's a little rocky during some of the seasons. It gets a little slow and then it picks up. I really wanted Abraham to be in it. Like, that was my whole thing. But Morgan is going to be in it. It's going to be interesting to see. I guess Morgan will have his wife in it and kid, maybe. We'll see.
I don't know. Well, they actually have said that his son might not be dead still. That he,
I've heard that.
He might not be. Or what was it? It was during Morgan's crazy couple of years where he was just bonkers. How he was how he had to clear. And,
clear.
Yeah, he had to clear. And they said that his son might not be dead. That he could be a villain in the next couple seasons, and we'll see what happens there. But
now, let me ask you a question. Now, are you just like, what the fuck when it comes down to Jesus, or you understand where Jesus is coming from? Not Jesus, God, Jesus, for people that are religious. We're talking about the show, okay? I don't want to insult anyone. I'm talking about Jesus from The Walking Dead, the character. What's your take on it? Clint, go, please.
His character is too nice for that world. His characters always die gruesome, horrible deaths. And I like his character. He's kind of like the character of reason, the character of sanity, the character of what used to be. And those characters don't survive well, and they die gruesomely. Like I'm drawing a blank. The old man in season 2 that got bit by the zombie on the neck right before Rick killed Shane.
Oh, well, he wears the Gilligan's hat, right?
Yeah, like he was kind of like the voice of reason, the character of good.
He was like one of the first guys in that.
Yeah, and he died a very gruesome death because I think his character was just a nice character.
That's annoying me now.
Then Maggie's dad, another blank because we haven't seen him for a while.
Herschel.
His head cut off.
Yeah, come on.
By the governor.
Herschel. Gotta love Herschel. Damn it.
And he got his head cut off by the governor, a very gruesome death, but he was the voice of reason. He was Rick's kind of
He was the real voice of
on the
reason.
shoulder.
He
And
kept
Jesus,
Rick sane.
oh yeah, oh
He
yeah.
really kept Rick from not going super crazy.
And since he died, Rick's become almost like Rick's a bad guy now. Like Rick's not a good guy. Rick's a bad guy. And Jesus is the new character, the good that's left in the world. So I look for him to die soon. It's just
No, I gotta stop you right there. Because I disagree with you on Rick being a bad guy.
he's a bad man. I mean, bad isn't bad, like Negan bad.
He's a badass, but I don't think he's a bad guy. But what do you think about that comment right there, Clint? I mean, Nate? Do you think that he's a bad guy? Like on a Negan level? Shit, he's frozen. Or is he sleeping? Don't tell me he's not sleeping. His eyes are shut.
He's got to be frozen.
Unbelievable. Let me text him.
He's got to be.
Are you serious?
Or did he fall asleep?
Yo, I could totally see him falling asleep. Oh, okay. His internet stopped working. All right.
No.
Go. Damn it.
That's kind of funny, actually.
Try going on your phone. Try going on your phone, maybe. Explain to me why. Oh, here he is. He's back. We got his twin who's sleeping right now. There he is. So let me ask you this question. I don't know if you missed what he said, but he was saying that he feels that Rick is just as bad as Negan. How do you feel about that statement?
I think Negan is just as good as Rick.
That's very
okay,
true.
So you agree with him then?
That's very true.
Yeah, I think you have to see it from the different perspectives, and I think they're starting to come around to
so maybe
showing the different
right.
perspective.
Maybe I'm not looking at Rick the way that I'm beginning to look at Negan now, like I was saying before. Maybe I need to really look at Rick in a different light, like like look at it through through maybe someone else's eyes that's not with his crew, maybe, and what he does.
Because the way I see it, this show easily could have started with Negan as the main character, and then Rick's group would be the villains right now in our
Negan
eyes.
has always been a piece of shit. If you read the Negan book, he was always an asshole. He was an asshole to his wife. He was cheating on his wife while she was dying in the hospital, and he was always a jerk. You know, Rick was like a real wholesome guy. You know.
Yeah, but you know, the end of the world changes people.
Mm-hmm. Because like if you look at Rick season 1, 2, 3 to like season now, I mean, he's a villain now, but he does what's best for his people, his group. That's all he cares about, you know. But from the outside world, he's a villain. But he does what he's got to do.
Now, this brings up another point why I kind of am beginning to understand Negan more. Because Negan seems to actually care about his people.
Oh yeah. He does what he has to do for the saviors.
He does go to extremes when it comes to disciplining to keep order. And I don't agree with what he does, ironing faces, throwing doctors in the fire, you know, shit like that. But people love him. When he came back and he had all the zombie stuff all over him, and that woman was just like, thank God you're back, Negan. Remember that? Just when it was about to go down, that girl was just busting, like going nuts, and like that woman was just like, it was like she was acting like she's seeing Jesus, like, you know, not Jesus on the show, you know, Jesus. Now getting back to Jesus, I think I didn't direct the question properly. My question to you guys wasn't necessarily his character, but his choice in what he's done in season 8. do you agree with his choices of what he has done in season 8? For example, not killing those saviors.
Bad choice.
I think it reveals something about Jesus that not a lot of people realize. I think Jesus was in the military.
Well, Jesus could kick some serious ass.
Because exactly.
I mean, when he was fighting Morgan too, man, he was hitting him with them, Chuck Norris moves. Like he was going in. So, like, he obviously has combat skill.
I think Jesus was in the military, and in the military, you learn about the rules of war or the rules of engagement, and you don't. It's against you become a war criminal. It's against the Geneva Convention if you kill
unarmed
soldiers that are surrendering. So I think that's why he did it. It's not necessarily about preserve. It's like something that's ingrained in him to do. So I think that's what it really is. I don't think it's about because even soldiers have morals and ethics. They don't just go around.
Yeah, but man, these are some bad guys. You see that one dude with the long hair? I don't know his name. That one guy who killed that kid over at Hilltop. Was it Hilltop? No, with the Kingdom. The Kingdom, excuse me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know the long-haired guy who's just a freaking punk. Just want to punch him in the freaking nose, man. Oh, I hate him. And he's trying to escape and everything. And then you notice that there's one of those guys that's like telling him not to. I feel like, you know what I'm talking about? While the world changed up.
Yeah,
that character I feel is going to become a main character.
What?
I think.
No, I think he dies.
Oh, you think he dies?
He's gonna die. Yeah.
So, what was your reaction to the whole situation with the Kingdom? Nate.
I kind of saw it coming because they were so happy, and Ezekiel was like, no one will die as long as we stick to the plan.
Mm-hmm.
We're talking about not dying, you're probably gonna die. So at least Jerry's still there. If Jerry would have died, that's almost Daryl level of messed up. I love Jerry. I think Jerry's one of the best people on the show.
My Daryl, you're gonna compare.
Yes,
I don't have a man crush on Daryl. How do
Jerry
you feel
is amazing.
about Jerry? Are you serious? I love Jerry, but he ain't no Daryl, man.
Nah.
Right?
He's expendable. He's expendable.
Yes. Holy shit. I would be upset, but I mean, come on, man. That's blasphemy, man. That's Stephen A. Smith blasphemy talk right there.
He's our comic relief. We need him.
I do agree with you, but I mean, Daryl.
I said almost. I didn't say it was.
I mean, you can have your opinion. Let's just leave it at that. I'm curious. If you're watching this, let me know how you feel. Let us know, because this is a group show, so let us know. How did you feel about the whole situation with the Kingdom? I know you're familiar with the comic book, so you knew things were going down, like Sheba was going to die and everything. Clint, talk to us, bro.
Yeah, the Kingdom was sad to see him just get slaughtered, but it was expected. It was coming. And
it was sad. It was really sad.
See, Sheba die was just how Sheba died in the comics. You know, the tiger died protecting the king. I mean, it sacrificed itself. So, I mean, it was perfect the way that, they let him go out. But the tiger was freaking awesome, though.
Yeah, it was.
But, yeah, I'm kind of feel sorry for the Kingdom because I like their part of the show better than Hilltop's.
Same with me. I really enjoyed it.
But
I mean, it's so funny. It's funny and serious. It's got a lot of different aspects to it because the way he talks is so funny at times, man. I mean, it's ridiculous. That first episode when Carol, which I love, Carol's one of my favorite characters on the show. That's just me. I just love the layers and layers of personality to Carol. I think she's such an amazing character. And she is just so giddy and laughing like a little kid. When she first walks into the auditorium and meets the king, she's like, "Oh yeah, it's the king!" Like she's, being kind of sarcastic, almost like, and like, "Are you serious?" Meanwhile, she's like stealing stuff. Remember, she was going to the table and just stealing stuff while she was I think she was in a wheelchair or something. I really love that whole kingdom thing, and I'm just curious to see how it's going to be now, because the comic book and the show is very different at times.
Very different.
At times, like, just think, we were just talking about Daryl. Daryl's not in the comic, and Jerry's not in the comic either, I'm pretty sure, right? No. So those are two new characters that, that have flourished pretty heavily to fans. Even Carol's character is very different on the comic book verse on the TV show, So, another question, speaking of Carol, do you feel that Ezekiel and Carol will have some sort of relationship, like a love relationship? Clint?
Well, she's dead in the comics. She died before this point of the TV show. So if they do, it's total brand new. And Ezekiel, comic-wise, he should be dead soon. But I don't see them killing him off. I see him lasting longer than, comic version. I mean, hell, Carol lasted another almost season than what she should have per the comics, But if Carol and Daryl never hooked up, and they should have, I don't think so, times.
But you're not the only person that feels that way.
I mean, those two had sparks.
Nah, I felt like it was more like brother sister.
No, there was some sexual tension there. But Daryl's,
you're not the only one that feels this way. I've had this conversation with many people.
But Carol and King Ezekiel, I just don't see them hooking up, because I think one of those two will die this season.
Really?
I think one of those two will die.
Well, if it's Carol, I will be pissed off. I will freaking be so.
There's supposed to be somebody dying this Sunday, because it leaked out. A major character is dying this Sunday. It leaked out.
Oh yeah, and you know who it's going to be?
Who's that?
Tell me.
I think it might be Carol. I think Carol might get killed off Sunday.
Oh my God.
Honestly, I think Carol might go.
Hell no.
I think she might go. There reports
have said more than one person. It could be more than one person.
They're saying that
it's going to be. Oh, and I hate this. It's going to be Carl.
Nah, there's no way.
I know the comic book. Carl is the future of the comic.
Yeah, he's the future.
There's
no way.
Out. The kid cut all of his hair off. He moved to LA. He hasn't been on set, from what I've heard. The rumors are saying he was just on some magazine or something like that. Oh no, they showed on his Instagram. His hair is cut, man. He's wearing some kind of mullet or some shit now, dude.
I just Carl is the future of the group. I mean, there's no way that they can kill off.
When they did that flash forward,
they just can't.
Carl wasn't even in that shit, right?
Where in the hell is Judith at? Where's Judith?
Judith is chilling. She's just chilling. She's just been sitting in a playpen,
where the hell's Judith?
They left her a few cans of food and shit.
I mean, kill her off first, and then kill off Carl. Season 15.
She's gone. I have a feeling she will die over in Alexandria, because what's good, they're gonna attack Alexandria next episode.
Oh yeah.
And there are gonna be explosions, definite. There's 100%, I know that for a fact. They're gonna be blowing shit up.
There's gonna be one big death.
Yeah, and I have a feeling that the perfect way to kill Judith off, I hate to say,
blow her up.
Blow her up, because you don't have to show, any kind of, no one wants to see a little child with zombies and all that. I don't want to see that. That's horrible, But if you just see bomb, and then you see Rick, no, my baby, something like that, you know, and Rick just you know, it's like that's fine, you know. Bye off the movie, off the show. It's not real. It's not real TV. It's not like a kid really died, you know. It's a TV show. So I can see Judith going, but they are teasing us like crazy with Carl. You don't
There's no
see
way.
that? You don't see
I mean, if Carl died, Rick would turn so dark and evil in this series.
Did you see his eyes in those flash forwards? His eyes are like freaking blood red.
I don't know. There's just no way. I mean,
come on, Nate,
no way.
talk to
There's
us.
no way.
How you feeling? Jump in this.
I think somebody else is gonna die.
Go ahead.
I think it's gonna be Eugene.
Oh, you know what? I got one for you. Not to interrupt you, like always. Dwight will die before Eugene. Because Dwight's going to snitch. Because Eugene will snitch on Dwight. And I feel that's going to happen next episode.
We shall see. I thought that Eugene would die in the next episode because I thought he might die trying to do something positive for the group and not the Saviors. Like he's feeling guilty about it. That's why they showed him at the end of the episode drinking the wine because he's like feeling some type of way.
Yeah, you may be right because why? Maybe he just. You see, the way I took it when he was drinking the wine is that he hates what he's doing. You know, that's obviously he's hating what he's doing. But I feel like the way that Eugene operates is like he operates like almost mathematically. What's gonna be successful? Like what, you know, what's the ratio of success? You know, if he runs with this, or will he run with this? Like, you know what I mean? He weighs shit out. So I feel like that's why he's riding with Negan right now.
But I mean, you saw how everything was falling apart over there. So time for Eugene to jump ship again.
Yeah, but it's hard to jump ship right now when he's in his predicament too. He's like locked over there. He's locked in over there. But the whole thing with Dwight, when he was flying that thing, right? He had the tape recorder recording. And then Dwight came in and he was like, "You want to see your friends die?" or something like that. He was like, "You want to see Rick? What about Rick? And what about Maggie? And what about," and remember that when they were on the rooftop?
Yeah.
That tape recorder was going. Because remember, he was recording. He was like, "Okay, we're about to take off." And he was on his nerd wave, you know? He was like documenting it. I don't know why. Is he like going to submit it to some show or something? He was like narrating what he was doing, which I'm sure we'll figure out down the line why he was doing that. But that tape recorder kept recording when Dwight, you know, came in there and shot the thing. So that shit is on fucking tape. What's saying Negan hears that?
It was recording because scientists, when they do experiments, which this was an experiment to see if it would work, most scientists record. They keep a log of each attempt and stuff like that. That's why he was recording. I don't think they're gonna like explain it. Like that was really what it was. But yeah, no, I never even considered that it could have been recording and that they figure it out.
Yeah, because it was clearly recorded. Because he just barged in there on that roof. So who knows, man? If Negan hears that, Lucille is coming. Right? Lucille is coming. If Negan hears that, Lucille is coming for that ass. I mean, definitely, man. I definitely know. There's no doubt in my mind Lucille is getting busy next episode. Do you feel that way too? Like, is the death going to happen through Lucille or no?
No.
No. Okay. What about you, Clint? I mean, Nate.
I don't think it's going to happen through Lucille either.
Okay.
I think it's more likely Excuse me. I think
All
it's
right,
more like
we're boring you. Okay, let's get the hell out of here.
I'm tired, man. No, I think it's more. I think with the exploding baby is more likely than Lucille smashing somebody this next episode.
Now, let me ask you another
I don't
question.
think.
Will you be affected if this little girl does get blown up?
No.
I know it sounds
No.
terrible, but this is a movie, a TV show, a story.
It's a better death than what she had in the comics, though. That's a much better death.
Yeah.
The comics, she died whenever the governor came back the second time, and zombies like tore to pieces. It was gruesome. So this will be a much better death.
I don't know why, man. I feel like it's gonna be Carl, man.
No, I can't. They can't. I mean, Rick would just turn so dark and evil. I mean, like, you think Negan's bad. A Rick with the dead son? Oh, shit. That's going to be a whole different universe.
Maybe two. Maybe two kids gone.
I mean, the whole show would be different now because there's no future for his group from his family because they're all dead.
No, he has that new baby.
The new baby.
Remember the baby that they found?
Well, but it's not his, though.
Guy, and then he took the baby? You guys don't remember that?
I remember what you're talking about. The guy from the beginning of the show, his kid.
Remember he was looking for the weapons, and he was fighting that guy off, and then he ended up, like, throwing him against the wall, and there was, like, something went through him, and then he looked at the little baby girl. I forgot what the girl's name was. Comment section, if you know, leave that in the comments. I forgot off top what the baby's name was, and then he took the baby and gave it to Aaron to bring to Hilltop.
Well, that's their kid, though.
Whose kid? Aaron's?
Yeah.
Well, he just said take it to Hilltop, but and the flash forward, that little girl could be that girl. You never know. You just never know. In the flash forward, she's holding like a bunny. It's the same bunny that was in the crib. That's what it looks like.
I don't know, man. I don't know, man.
So your prediction, once again, predictions. Your prediction, Clint, is
Carol dies Sunday.
And your prediction? Say it, dude.
Eugene. I say Eugene. I say Eugene. I said.
And my prediction, Carl. Carl. Carl.
Carl.
Carl. Do I want Carl to die? Hell no. I am not happy with this decision, this pick. I am a fan of Carl, but Carl has haters. People don't like Carl. I like Carl.
Chandler Riggs, his acting, he's not a very good actor. I mean, I love the character, but Chandler Riggs, the person, he kind of sucks at acting. He's not very good.
I've never seen him in anything else besides this.
Not very good, in my personal opinion.
Has he worked on anything else, or
some low budget kind of movies? And I mean, he's good for a character like Carl that, pops in once every 3 episodes for like 20 minutes tops, But whenever it's like a full-blown episode or movie about him, the acting's lacking with him. Just Chandler Riggs, not Carl the character, if that makes sense.
You know who I could see dying too? Edith. What the
that one chick, Carl's little girlfriend. We haven't seen her like all season, I don't think, or maybe like one time.
Yeah, barely. But I could see
been
her maybe
missing.
dying.
Huh.
I always have trouble with her name. Was it Eden? Enid.
Enid,
right?
Yeah, she's been kind of missing this whole season. Didn't think about her like once.
Yeah.
But she's not like a major character, though. I mean, like if she died, who really gives a crap? I mean, she doesn't put anything into the show or into the group. I mean, it wouldn't, But like you kill off Maggie, Carol, Carl, it'd be devastating.
Definitely,
especially Daryl.
I don't think it would be Maggie.
Now she leads the Hilltop for years to come. So I mean, but who knows what they might do though? They can't kill off Maggie.
It just would make no sense.
This season too, like you haven't seen much of her. You haven't seen much of Maggie.
No.
Really not really much in Hilltop.
Most of the time. So the only time we really seen her was at Hilltop. Like when, what's that jerk off's name that went to Negan in episode 1?
Oh, what's their leader's name? Philip or no?
Fuck, I forgot his name.
Yeah, that douche.
Whatever the case, you guys know who we're talking about. The one who sold them out. What'd you say?
The douchebag.
The douchebag. I thought she was gonna kill him for a second in that one episode, man. I thought it may happen. Jesus was getting nervous, man.
I want to Google his name. It's going to bug me.
I got it. Don't say it. Gregory.
Hold up.
Gregory.
There you go.
Yeah.
I got it, Gregory, for the win.
Would he be considered a major character death, though, on Sunday, if he's the major character? I mean, he's not a major character, but he's a pivotal character in the plot.
It'd be like if that one dude died, the guy who Negan cut his stomach open.
Yeah, he wasn't shit either. I hated it. But wasn't it
exactly.
What's his name?
Spencer.
Yeah, Spencer. Yeah. That guy was annoying.
He was such a douchebag.
Yeah.
Negan, man, when he was like, the problem is you got no guts. And I was like, yo. That's what I love about the show, man. When that happens and you just don't expect it, I hope they hit us with that, that 1-2, bang, bang, out of nowhere, where you're just like, yo, no way, Oh, man, I can't wait. I think we're done, though.
The orange going to come out of nowhere and RKO Negan.
Yeah, it's got to be RKO status. So we got our prediction, and we'll see if anyone hits the nail on the head or not. Leave your predictions in the comment box below. Guys, tell them where they could find you on social media, starting with Clint.
Check me out, youtube.com/franchisekicks, Instagram, and on Twitter @franchisekicks.
And Nate Serpent, tell them where they can find you. Now!
At Nate Serpent, NATESERPANT. Subscribe to my channel at 1,000 subscribers. I will be giving something away.
Wait a minute. Guys, subscribe to his channel, please. I want him to hit 1,000 subscribers. Please subscribe to both their channels, please. But sorry, Clint, subscribe to his channel first, okay? Because he's did 1,000 subscribers, okay? This guy's been putting in a lot of work. Please subscribe to his channel. If you watch my channel on a regular basis, subscribe to both of them, but subscribe to Nate first. I want him to reach 1,000 subscribers, damn it. He's almost there, and he should be there. So please, I'm asking you nicely, please subscribe to him. And if you're new to this channel, don't subscribe to either of them. Subscribe to me. Subscribe to this channel, The Delz Show, and subscribe to these guys, of course. That will be in the description box below. And if you enjoyed this video, make sure to leave comments, feedback, thoughts, thumbs up the video, share the video. If this gets good feedback, we will do more of these episodes. If it's just chilling and nothing's going on, then we may not do another video like this. We may not. So we're just testing the waters here. This is something we're passionate about, and we talk about this on the side. So we figured, why not turn the camera on, excuse me, and chop it up. So hey, that's what we did. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for tuning in. Much love. I can't wait for Sunday. Oh my goodness, it's going to be a blast. Maybe we'll go live after. Who knows?
Carl.
Much love, though. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you guys soon.